Hey guys, what's going on? Today I'm reviewing none other than El Jefe Guerilla series. If you don't know who I am, I'm Nader. I normally review pre-workouts, but I also review other supplements. I run a website, fitfreak.com. This is my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for coming by. Now, El Jefe Guerilla, this is a pre-workout coming from ASC Supplements, which is now known as Xtremis Cartel. Now, I've used their previous El Jefe versions, so I know what they're all about. But the biggest difference between this and El Jefe, the originals and all that, this doesn't have any prop blends. We can see what's inside. That's a good thing. So does this really work really well? Is this one of those stim junkie pre-workouts, or is it well balanced? First, I'm gonna go over the label and then we'll dive down into my review and let you know how it was, this pre-workout, and my experience and everything and all that. Please stay tuned. This is jam-packed, nearly 30 grams per serving. The first ingredient is starting strong at 8 grams citrulline malate. This isn't pure citrulline, but that means you're getting 6 grams of pure citrulline. This is gonna help with endurance, power, and strength. You know what it does. It's really good for pump. Then Beta-Alanine, 4 grams per serving. Then we have Arginine Nitrate coming in at the premium blend of NO3T. This is dosed at 3 grams. Wow, that's a big dose. Betaine Anhydrous, 3 grams. Nice. This is good for the muscle volumization, muscle pumps, and strength. It works kind of like creatine with ATP production and all kinds of benefits. Taurine, 3 grams. Kind of a big dose. Now, they did release a new version of El Jefe Guerilla series, but the only difference is that has 1 gram less of taurine. This has 3 grams, that has 2 grams. Theoretically, that should help with energy because less taurine means more energy. That's what they say. So the next ingredient, VasoDrive at 500 milligrams, a nice dose again. Wow, the pumps are gonna be kicking it. You would think after seeing all these ingredients, all these pump ingredients, I mean. Then we have Tyrosine, 3 grams. Tyrosine is super important if you're using stimulants because Tyrosine can help with the production of dopamine, all those neurotransmitters that can help with motivation and energy and alertness. So then we have alpha GPC, 800 milligrams. That's 50%. So we're getting 400 milligrams of alpha GPC. Nice. Nice, man. Really good dosages. DMAE, not DMAE, not a stimulant. This is going to help with choline production, works hand in hand with alpha GPC and huperzine, but there's no huperzine. So then we have Theobromine, 400 milligrams. This is a cousin of caffeine, should help with mood, should help with motivation. The next ingredient is EnXtra. This is an interesting ingredient. It's supposed to be able to amplify the effects of caffeine, should help with alertness, but it is not a stimulant, which is very interesting. Then we have caffeine hydrous, 300 milligrams, Infinergy, dicaffeine malate. This is a slower digesting form of caffeine, 150 milligrams. Good. Caffeine citrate, 100 milligrams, fast hitting caffeine form, instant kind of thing, faster than hydrous, theoretically. Then we have Astragin to help all the ingredients, to help you absorb all the ingredients. So you're supposed to take 2 scoops for a full serving. You could take 1 scoop and you would still get a pretty nice flow of energy if you're not a stim junkie, but 2 scoops per serving and nearly 30 grams of ingredients, with the new El Jefe Guerilla being having less taurine, 1 gram less, which is supposed to make a difference with energy. So the experience, man, I've taken this, I finished it. I mean, I've taken this and now it's empty. I usually wait 2 hours before taking a pre-workout after having a smoothie, maybe an hour. Depends if my stomach's feeling empty, because I like taking my pre-workouts on an empty stomach, as you should be, but that depends on personal preference. So taking this on an empty stomach, 10 minutes in, there's a caffeine kick. There's an increased alertness. 20 minutes in, there's a little bit more of an energy kick, but the interesting part is when it gets to the 40-minute mark and after that, because the energy elevates and I'm sitting on the computer doing work, mindless work for my blog, fitfreak.com. Hopefully you can visit it. And it hits hard. It hits hard and I need to get up. I have a little bit of anxiety. I was checking just now if there's Yohimbine, but there's a little bit of anxiety build up where it's just like, I need to go to the gym. I need to get up, get dressed, get to the gym ASAP, because this energy needs to go somewhere. And if it doesn't go somewhere, I don't know where it's gonna go. Heart's kind of pounding, not really pounding, but it's fast. And then when I get to the gym, I start warming up, I feel better, the energy is going somewhere. But it's a really interesting ride because it elevates the mood, and it gives me a little bit of an urgent buildup. But that buildup doesn't happen in the first half an hour, which typically happens with pre-workouts that have synfrine and yohimbine, but this doesn't have that. And I actually do feel like this has a bit more of a power kick when it comes to energy than those types of pre-workouts with yohimbine and all that stuff. So working out on this, after I do a set, 10 seconds in, I'm like, has it been a minute? Because I need to rest to get my strength back, to do my compound lifts, and I couldn't wait. So in between sets, I would walk back and forth. The energy was just there, and I couldn't stop moving. Wasn't looking at my phone either. Was just focused on doing the sets to the best ability that I can, while being focused and so zoned in. It's not tunnel vision, but it's like I need to destroy the weights. If I don't, I'm not gonna be happy, but I feel good and I need to do it because I'm motivated. The music is playing in my ears. Music sounds really good as well. But it's not like Gulag, where Gulag gives me that mood uplift and then I feel happy. This is more of a productive, happy mode it puts me in, especially after the workout, because I get to the computer and I just worked out, right? So I need to shower, but I'm just working away and I'm focused and I'm continuously working. The focus is just there and is just super strong, but it's not tunnel vision, but it kind of is. But anyway, the pumps are also really good. The volumization, I'm looking in the mirror and I'm flexing. The veins are popping out as well. And I feel full all the time with this. The pumps are perfect. I love it. And I do have Sicario, but I never stacked this with Sicario because this has nitrates. And I think Sicario also has nitrates. But man, working out nonstop, endless, mood uplift is there. There's a bit of a mood elevation, but it's not to the point where I'm just super happy, but I'm just more productive. I know what you're thinking. How's it taste? And you know what I'm thinking? It tastes like blueberry lemonade, the flavor that's on there. It doesn't taste like it's fresh out the fridge or a supermarket or anything like that. This is one of those pre-workouts where it gives you the energy, it gives you the pumps. It doesn't put you in survival mode where you need to hold yourself and not have a heart attack, where you need to hold yourself and remind yourself that it's okay, you can make it through it. But it doesn't. It just remains high, the energy and the buildup of motivation, and it's sustained for a couple of hours. I haven't noticed a crash. I definitely do feel the nootropics effect of focus throughout the day after the workout, but the energy, the focus, and the pumps, like El Jefe is well-rounded. That's what I can say about El Jefe. I know I said I would summarize it in 2 or 3 sentences, but that before was like 10 sentences. But I would say this is a very well-rounded for stim junkies. It has a lot of stimulants, but not overwhelming. It's not overwhelming. Right? The pumps are just good. The fullness is amazing. And the motivation, I could just keep going and going. El Jefe Guerilla series. They are serious. This is serious business. This is guerrilla warfare. You take it, you go to the jungle, you get to the gym, then you work out, and you don't look at your phone, you don't text anyone, you're just working out. This is El Jefe Guerrilla mode. Guerrilla series, I should be calling it. But downsides, there's no downsides. There's no down. I know with the new El Jefe Guerilla series that they removed 1 gram of taurine. They downsized it. I don't know how that will be, but this was perfect for me. I don't expect it to have more energy because there's a cost to having way more energy. You're going to get withdrawals, and then you're going to feel that mode where you're just going a bit too high with the energy and you're trying to calm down and breathe. But I could breathe with this. Between sets, I could breathe and recover perfectly fine. In fact, after doing a heavy set, I would take 10 seconds and then I would look at my watch and I would think a minute is up, but it's been 10, 15, 30 seconds, never a minute. And I'm impatient and I'm ready to do the next set and I don't feel that loss of breathness. I don't know if that's a real word, but I don't feel that, and I don't feel dizzy. It's just a very good experience, a very well-rounded experience. There's no pre-workout that can do everything right. At least at least none that I can think of right now. But I would say that this has done a good job appealing to multiple aspects of a pre-workout and not just focusing on one aspect, which is energy, but on everything, the pumps, the focus, and the energy. It's just perfect. It's a very interesting formula as well. I like it. If you want to get this, use my coupon code FITFRIC. You can save a bit of money. Check out my website for the strongest pre-workout lists. And you can see the next video if you want on my channel. And you know what would be really good on this formula? If you smash that subscribe button, hit the like button, that would really help the channel out. It costs you nothing, for free. Thank you so much for watching and have a good day. Stay pumped.